Hello everyone, Namaste. Today we are going to make paper bag puppets of white tiger and a zebra. Now white tiger and zebra both have black and white colors. They both have stripes, and that is a very astonishing thing about both these animals. We will make these puppets and use them in our creative story. And visit the Mysuru Zoo and you can see both the white tiger and the zebra there. So let's begin. To make zoo animal puppets, we will need paper bag, white color. If you don't have the paper bag, we will also see how to make the same with a A4 sheet. Now, if possible, try to reuse paper. One side plain sheet we can easily work with. We will need a pencil, an eraser. We can use crayons, pencil colors or paints, whatever you are comfortable with and what you have. If you're comfortable with a brush, you can use brush for the paints. If children are small and they are not comfortable with the brush, we will do with earbud. We will need a glue stick and a scissors. Again, be careful with the scissors. Now I have a small paper bag, so I am not going to use the big one. So I will keep it aside. Now how to make, if you don't have a paper bag, how to make a puppet from the sheet. So first we will do that. Now you take a sheet. The side where it is written or you have done the work has to go inside. Now we are going to fold the sheet. Now don't fold it exactly into half. You should leave a 1 ruler margin on the side to make the bag. Now fold and make the crease. To fold this, now take the glue stick, paste on one side down first so that our bag is closed from one end. Press it. Now this flap, what we have, we are going to do that, and also little glue stick extra so that our bag will close from the other end also. And now press it. So my paper bag is ready. So now I am using this for one puppet and this for other puppet. Now the paper bag which you already have might be little crumpled, it might not be as clean as this A4 sheet bag, but don't worry, animal skin is not ironed. They have wrinkles, the skin, so we can easily use a paper bag for our puppet. So let's start. So now once our bags are ready, we need to make the body parts of our animals. The animals which we are making today are white tiger and a zebra. So now we need to make the tail and also the legs of the animals. So now we take another sheet, again a rough sheet we will take. Now for the legs, we will make 2 legs. So I have taken a strip of paper, folded it into 2 so that when I cut the legs, both the legs come same. Now we will draw our legs for the tiger and zebra on that. Now for the tiger, you need to draw a curve and a paw and another curve. So this is your tiger's legs. Now zebra will have a diagonal line, another diagonal line, and you can see the diagonal lines are widening on top and then a hoof. So 2 diagonal lines. So this is how our legs are ready. Now we need to make a tail. Now the tiger's tail will again be a curve and zebra's tail again will be a diagonal line, and zebra's tail is bushy at the end. Now we need ears. the tiger's ears are rounded. And for the zebra's ears, make a oval with a point on top. Now zebra has hair on top. So we are going to make some hair to put on our zebra. So now our legs, tail, ears, hair are ready. Now next is we need to cut it with the scissors. Now be very careful. Either take help from an adult or use child safe scissors to cut it. Now wherever we have drawn, we are going to quickly cut it, and as I showed you, we have taken the double paper so that our both the legs come out together. So this way we are going to cut all these parts. So now our body parts are ready for both the animals. Now next is we need to paste them. So we will we will start with the ears, and this is our front. Put the glue stick and paste your ears. Now in between the ears we need to paste the hair for the zebra. So now glue stick, so our ears and hair are done. Now is the turn for the legs. So the zebra's legs, now the legs will come from behind, so we need to paste it like this. Now the second leg, it will come from the other side, and now the tail. So again our tail, we will put little glue and we will put the tail. So now our body parts for one animal are done. We will go to the second. Now we have the tiger's ears. We will paste the ears. You need to press harder for the paper bag so that it sticks properly. Now we have the legs for the tiger, and here we do the legs again from the back of the paper bag. Now the second leg again. Okay, so both the legs are equal from both the sides, and we have the tail of the tiger. So now the tail again, we put the glue and it comes down. Now if you feel your paper bag is too big, cut it little so that your tiger body parts are also ready. Now we need to make the face and eyes and the nose. So we will take the pencil again. Now a tiger, we will make an angry tiger. So big eyes, one curve up, one curve down, and again we make one more curve up, one more curve down, and the eyeballs, and then we are going to make the nose. So like a triangle, the tiger's nose is going to come, and let the tiger show big teeth. Yes, so we have done the body parts and the face. Now is zebra's turn. So we will take the zebra. Now the zebra has a oval mouth. We will do a big oval, and then we have the two nostrils, and then we will give two big eyes, again oval, and then two more ovals inside for the eyeballs, and our zebra's face is also ready. So now we have drawn all our parts for both the animals. Next is to start giving them stripes. What zebra and tiger have in common? The stripes. Both zebra and tiger have stripes on their body. Now, as we will start, we need to take care of the difference in the stripes of both zebra and tiger. Now, it is very difficult to tell the difference between the stripes of a tiger and a zebra. And if you take a white tiger, then it is very difficult to figure out a difference. You can watch for yourself and see how you see the flow of those stripes on both the animals. But when I watched closely and very carefully, what I could see is zebra's stripes to me appeared as if they are wrapping around zebra's body, and tiger's stripes were appearing vertical, going from down to up and up to down. So I will follow that same pattern what I observed. You also check for yourself and observe and accordingly do. So we will start with a zebra, which for me it was looking as it is going from down to up and wrapping around the body. So I am going to show you all with crayons, pencil colors and paints. So whatever you have, you can use that. So if you have crayons, we have to start down, and my stripe is wrapping around zebra's body. Now for a zebra, whether there are black stripes on white body or white stripes on black body, it is very, very difficult to tell. So we need to ensure that our stripes, black and white, are almost of same size. So if you have crayon, you can continue same way. Now if you have pencil colors and you're comfortable doing with pencil colors, start with the pencil color and make how you want your stripe to go, and then fill the pencil color inside. Just remember that the direction of your coloring should be same. Don't change the direction of your coloring in the middle so that it gives the look of the stripes. Now this is how the pencil color stripe you can do. Now if you have the paint and you don't want to use the brush, take the earbud, dip it in water, put black paint on it and start doing your stripes with earbud. See the brightness, how the stripes come with the earbud. Keep dipping and keep making the stripes for your zebra. Now I'm showing you with a brush. If you have the brush, take the brush, dip it in water, put the black paint, and here you go. So your stripes are wrapping around zebra's body. Put the paint and keep on going. So our black and white zebra, around the mouth, it goes towards up, and from between the nose and the eyes, so all around the stripes go. And now same it goes for the legs. So both the legs, and same way for the tail. Now the tail is bushy at the end. So we have done black color. So this is stripes are ready for zebra. Now the hair on top of the head. So again, I am comfortable using the paint. So I am using the paint because it will give brightness to my zebra. You can use crayon, pencil color, earbud to color your zebra. So my zebra is getting the hair, and so the hair on zebra's head are ready. Now I will also finish the nostrils for my zebra and the eyeballs for the zebra. So this is one, and now the other eyeball. So this is our stripes and the eye. Now for the tiger, as I told you, for me it looks the stripes are coming from up and down vertical. So I will turn my bag like this, and I will directly start with a paint, but you can continue using your crayon or pencil color, and my stripes will go up to down and down to up, and the stripes are coming vertical and they go in the middle like this. So we are taking it a curve and doing the curve pattern, the curve lines. What we do, we are giving our tiger the stripes with the curve pattern from up and down. Now this is the body. Now I will go for the face. Again on the face it goes vertical, and that makes it look really wild. Tiger is a wild animal. We have seen in the zoo, and white tiger you can easily go and see in Mysore Zoo. Now the nose, I am going to do black. So it is black. Now the ear of the tiger in between, again it is black. Now tigers mainly you would have seen in yellow orange color, but the stripes on all tigers are black, brown. Those are the shades, and they, for me when I am observing, they look like this. Again for the legs it will go up, down, vertical, and the same for tail. It goes up, down, it continues. It is not hairy or bushy like a zebra's tail. So now the second leg, up, down, go on and do. Now for the tiger's paw we will give something. So I am giving a circle for the paws. Now the other leg, paw again in the middle, and then I am giving the circle. Now teeth we cannot do black. Teeth are never black. Even for tiger the teeth are white. Now for eyes, we want tiger to have angry eyes. So what I am going to do, I am going to give my tiger green eyes. So my tiger will be a green-eyed tiger. So my tiger has green eyes. Now the second eye. Tiger, please leave my zebra. Okay, so the tiger's eyes are green. So my green tiger is ready. Now the zebra's ears also we need to give something, but zebra's ears will be pink in the middle. We are not giving it black. It is not, the black stripes are not there on the zebra's ears. So wash your brush properly and apply light pink and put it in the zebra's ear in the middle. So we have our zebra's ears also, the inside part, to give it little color. So we have done little pink on it. Now we can do the same light pink for the mouth of the zebra also. Just be careful that you don't spread the black color of the nostril. Move around and finish your nose or the mouth with the nostril. Now once this will dry, we can do the outline of the eyes for both tiger and zebra. You can use black sketch pen, you can use a black pen, or if you are comfortable with the brush, you can use the brush also. So I will use the brush, wash it properly, remove the water and take little black color, and now just do the outline of the eye. Wow, my zebra's eyes are now ready. And what about the hooves? So let us color zebra's hooves also. So now this is zebra's hooves. Now the second hoof. So this is second hoof is ready. Now let us give little outline to the ears so that it is also visible. Again, you can comfortably use black crayon, black pencil color, black sketch pen to give this outline. And our zebra is ready. Now we see our tiger for the outline. Again, the tiger's eyes need an outline. So again, we will do an outline with whatever you are comfortable with. You can do the outline of the tiger's eyes. Now I have again given it with the paint. My tiger's eyes are really looking angry, tiger. Now for the teeth, I am going to again use pink color to do the outline. I will not give the outline with the, so light pink again I am using, and I am giving the outline of this, and I am coloring it little so that in the white thing my tiger's teeth are visible. So my tiger's teeth are also ready. So now we have done the stripes and the body of our tiger and zebra. We will keep it to dry and we can put our hands inside